you take this compound, it stems the cytokine storm, stops the damage, quenches the fires if you like, and also powers the cells to recover. You also sleep a lot deeper on it. It's good for cognitive enhancement, it's good for a sharper mind, gives you more energy.
Is it good for anti-aging and stuff like that?
It's fantastic for longevity.
Yeah.
It actually, as this stuff, they actually say that the decline of NAD within your cells is the first biomarker or hallmark of aging.
Yeah.
NMN is a precursor to NAD+, a critical coenzyme in every cell in your body. It helps with fat oxidation and lipolysis.
Thought I'd liven things up this morning with a bit of a flash from the past for you all. But was I right? Was I right? And are these lots still helmets even today? Let me know in the comment section. Peace out. Hello all you hardcore boxing fans out there, how are you doing? Big Porky here, the voice of hardcore boxing. But then again, you know that, don't you? Because that's why you've tuned in. Today we're going to do helmets of the month. That's right, all the votes are in. This is the time of month where we pick the top 10 out of all the votes. So enjoy the ride. In at number 10, it's Kugan Cassius. How are you doing, Kugan? Hope you're well, mate. You've had the votes, Kugan. Porky's Corner, helmets of the month. But what have you had the votes for? Well, brown nosing, that's for starters, isn't it? Put in a picture of yourself in corner of every interview that comes out now with you. Who wants to see you? Who wants to see you, mate? What is all that about? Are you promoting yourself or promoting boxing? It's unbelievable. And then you're sticking your camera in everybody's face in these shows. You've become embarrassing. It's a tired old format that you've got now. But to top it all off, why weren't you mentioning to Eddie Hearn about the dope test, about Canelo and Caleb Plant? You know, Caleb Plant and Canelo having a bit of a scuffle and all that. It were handbags at 50 paces, though, wasn't it, really? But why weren't you mentioning what Caleb Plant said? Is it because you don't want to mention the doping word? But we know about Yarrow Miller, don't we? Eh? You wouldn't leave him alone when he failed the dope test, would you? Interviewing everybody. But you don't interview Billy Joe when he fails a dope test, do you? Or anybody else. You don't even interview Billy Joe. It's been months, hasn't it? It's embarrassing, mate, how are you going on in the sport of boxing? So Kugan Cassius, take a bow, son, take a bow. Porky's Corner, number 10, pound for pound, for the month of September. In at number 9, it's Bean! Runner bean, coulda been, shoulda been, never been, baked bean, creepy bean, beanie, or Rumpelstiltskin. We're on to you. What were you coming out with? Usyk's bleeding and the end is near. When did Usyk ever look like the end is near? Hey, Joshua squeaked 2 rounds off him, 3 at most, by a squeak. Unbelievable, aren't you, Bean? Unbelievable. And what were all that? A cacophony of noise. What's a cacophony? Eh? Why don't you shut your mouth and just let the fighters fight? Why can't you do that? Zip it. Go and watch George Foreman, Ali. There's hardly any talking in it. 70s and 80s fights. The commentators just pipe up when they need to, but you're going on about people having spiders' web tattoos on their arms and stamp collections and who camps out in Peak District on a weekend. Who cares about that crap? Just stick to the boxing and zip your pie hole. Alright, Bean. So Adam Smith, aka Beanie, number 9, pound for pound on Porky's Corner. Helmets of the month for September. Take a bow, son. Take a bow. In at number 8, it's Steve Bunce, my old pal. How are you doing, Steve? Gutted to put you in here, Steve, but you've had the votes, mate. You've had the votes. You sat on a double-decker bus with Chisora, but John Fury, big fighting man that don't fight. And you're telling Chisora he did fantastic against Usyk. He got pummeled, mate, and outworked and outfought. He wasn't even in the fight. Totally embarrassing. Why don't you just tell the truth? Tell the truth, Steve. You can't come out with stuff like that. Chisora did fantastic against Usyk. Steve, what's happened to you, mate? What's happened to you? But I've made you relevant. You've had the votes. You've had hundreds of votes. So fans pick up on things like that, don't they, Steve? So Stephen Bunce, take a bow, son. Take a bow on Porky's Corner for September. Number 8, pound for pound. In at number 7, it's the British Boxing Board of Control's head man, Robert Smith. How you doing, Robert? Are you okay, mate? How much money have you spent on expenses this year? Right, Robert Smith, why are you not coming out explaining about Howard Foster's scorecard? Right, he gave Joshua at first 2 rounds and he gave Usyk the fight by 2 rounds. Why aren't you coming out talking about that? Why the silence? And why are you not coming out saying that you've suspended Marcus McDonnell for giving Ricky Hatton's son, Campbell Hatton, the fight by 1 round over that guy he fought, when in a 6-round fight he had a share of 1 round? So what's going on here? We're going to have some transparency in the sport, Mr. Robert Smith. Is that where boxing's heading at the moment, Robert? Hey, let's have some transparency and let's have somebody from your workplace come out and explain to fans what is going on. Biggest night in boxing and that's what happened. And don't even get me started with that timekeeper business at end at Joshua fight when Joshua's getting pummeled on ropes. But my main argument is Marcus McDonnell and Howard Foster. Why are you not coming out and saying they're being disciplined? The biggest night in a long time and it was ruined by their performances. So Robert Smith, pound for pound, number 7 on Porky's Corner, lad. Take a bow, son. Take a bow. In at number 6, my old sparring partner, Conor Benn. How you doing, Conor? Hope you're well, mate. Conor, you've still not called out David Evanesian. Why is that? Why are you not calling out this kid? Hey, he's European champion, but you're calling out all these big, massive American names. But what about cleaning up domestically? You're not calling out McKinson, Jenkins, Conga. Why aren't you fighting any of these guys? What's going on here? What is happening? Hey, why don't you fight not Conor, but Conor, why don't you fight Campbell Hatton? That'd be a good fight, wouldn't it? Because you're not much above him, are you really? In level wise, well, I don't think so anyway. So that's how I look at it. So, but Conor Benn, you're more interested in doing videos about your new steering wheel in your car, mate. Get a grip of yourself and clean up domestically, and then people will take you serious, won't they? Because at the moment, you're just a gimmick, aren't you? You're just a protected gimmick who's trying to get to big money by jumping all levels. You're a disaster waiting to happen like Campbell Hatton. All right, Conor. So, Conor Benn, number 6, pound for pound, Porky's Corner, helmets of the month. Take a bow, Conor. Take a bow. In at number 5, it's Anthony Bellew, aka Bomber Bellew, the disappearing man. The man that's never beat a champion, Mr. Vacant Belt. Mr. Hula Hooper around Eddie Hearn. He's that far up Eddie Hearn's rear end, he's eating his food for him. But Tony, you said that nobody will beat Usyk for skill. But then you said Derek Chisora will beat him. Chisora got pummeled by him, you got pummeled by him, you got iced. And Joshua got pummeled by him, he got schooled. So Tony Bellew, pound for pound, number 5 on Porky's Corner. Take a bow, son. Take a bow. La. In at number 4, it's David Diamante. Diamante. How you doing, David? How on earth did you get a job as an MC in this country? You're taking work off British MCs. You should be embarrassed, but you've had votes, mate, because you've not cut your hair for 33 years, mate. That's not something to brag about. Hey, have you even had a bath? Hey, do you even get washed, mate? Do you wash your hair? Hey, unbelievable some of the stuff you're coming out with. And you sat there, smug as oats, reading that scorecard out about Campbell Hatton. Why didn't you just screw it up and throw it on the floor? Hey, you should be embarrassed, mate. So David Diamante, half man, half rat. Take a bow, son, take a bow. Porky's Corner, number 4 for September, helmets of the month. Ta-ta. In the bronze medal position, it's John Fury. Big John Fury here, big fighting man. We just love to fight, it's bred in us, we love it. Our number 3 in Great Britain, number 5 in Europe, number 30 in the world. I do 140 kilo bench presses, 8 reps. I run 10 kilometres in the morning. 20 minutes on bag afterwards, 20 minutes on pads, 20-minute weights, then a circuit round garden. Hey, MI5 are watching me, I'm a serious dude. Serious dude. I've got me tickets to get to America to watch my son, the 8th wonder of the world, but I've got no visa because I poked a small man's eyeball out. So Big John Fury, right, number 3 on Porky's Corner for chatting absolute bollocks yet again for another month. So take a bow, John. Number 3 on Porky's Corner, helmets of the month. Take a bow. In the silver medal position, it's Anthony Joshua, aka the Big Dosser Femi, aka the fraud. And when I mean fraud, I mean the biggest fraud in the sport of boxing. Do you know how? He's conned his way to £250 million. He's got 5 wins over world champions from 12 pay-per-views. Parker and Charlie Martin, paper champions. Povetkin, an old man. Vladimir, an old man. And Ruiz, a fat man who knocked him out first. But yet they keep going on about resume. It's the biggest con, the biggest heist job to ever hit these shores since the Brinks Mat and the Great Train Robbery. That's what a con this is. And all these people that bought into it, the joke is on you now. So Anthony Joshua coming out with setbacks paved the way for comebacks, and even Ali and Mike Tyson got beat. Listen, you were took kicking and screaming to that ring to fight Usyk. You didn't want to fight him. You paid him step aside to start with. You didn't want to fight Usyk, but you were backed into a corner to get the undisputed fight going with Tyson Fury. So well done to WBO, Frank Warren and them for putting him in that corner, because I thought it were a great fight because you got smashed up. And it were brilliant. It were better than sex, you know, to see a fraud get exposed. You know what I mean? And all these people coming out with saying leave AJ alone and all that blah de blah, like John Fury. Let me tell you this, John Fury were wetting his knickers when it happened. Wetting his knickers, so don't buy into that. But Anthony Joshua, 2nd place on Porky's Corner, helmets of the month in the silver medal position. Take a bow, you big dosser. Take a bow. In the gold medal position, the super helmet position for Porky's Corner for September 2021, pound for pound, there can only be one man, can't it? Eddie Hills, the 4-0 Iceman, 3 by way of. How are we doing, Eddie? Now let's have a little look at Eddie, shall we? So he signs Usyk and he signs Luis Ortiz to keep them away from Joshua. He tried to sign Tyson Fury, he tried to sign Wilder. He's doing the things that a good promoter does, but he's paying lip service to fans. But he's putting himself front and centre all the time. Now when you do that, fans are going to have a pop at you, aren't they? They're going to give you some of that. And Eddie Hearn walking away from the ring that night, his cool snapped, didn't it? And he had to go at that fan, didn't he? Eddie, you can't fight for toffee. If you would have said to me, oh, you shit your pants, I'd have got my pint and I'd have drenched you in it. You know, it'd be a little weasel, a little silver spoon boy. That's what you are, Eddie Hearn. So take a bow, Eddie. You've won yet again, mate. What an award to win, Eddie. Look at this. This is you. Super Helmet of the Month. This is what the fans think of you, Eddie. 561 votes. Ta-ta. Well, I hope you've enjoyed Helmets of the Month for September. I'm here in this nice place in Leeds. We've had a bit of fun doing it. Let me just point out, everybody in this Helmets of the Month, you've all had the votes, and the votes keep coming in more and more. So the more that you people keep acting like helmets, the more you're going to get the votes. I mean, you're grown men behaving like you're behaving. It's embarrassing, isn't it? It's embarrassing, but I don't really care, me, because it makes my job a lot easier to come here and do Helmets at Month, because you keep giving me good material. But if you're going to behave like this, like I just said, you're going to get the votes, aren't you? So peace out, keep on trucking, keep supporting boxing. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. Main thing is you leave a comment. I want to know what you think about this channel. Alright, and don't forget to share it amongst your pals on WhatsApp. Alright, and we'll see you next month for some more of Porky's Corner Helmets for the month. Alright?
Basically, Adam, you're from anyone who wants you, aren't you?
Absolutely, anyone who wants me. Today, main event, proud sponsors, Totepool. Do It for Twiggy's the one that's the liability in the Betfred book up and down the country. The money's come for that today. So can't wait, great night, and bring it on.
And as far as the big race is concerned, the best backed greyhound, I mean, I think Brogan, I think Laddies did go threes. They didn't last very long at 3-1, let's just say.
We're 9-4 the Brogan, 2-1 Do It for Twiggy at the moment. I'm in the Ballyback Brogan camp like you, Matt, but we'll see how it goes, and can't wait.
Best other back greyhound on the card?
Yeah, that's in the 726. Bellew View, is 4-1 this morning, into 10-3 now, so that's the one that they've come for, and they could have the money in the pocket in the next few minutes.
And just tell me, there's a special thing about the jackpot tonight. Tell me what's happening.
Yeah, the jackpot tonight, so we've got a rollover of 1,195, starts on the 743. If you're the only winner from a Betfred or Tote Sport channel, so that's Betfred Shops, Betfred Online, Tote Sport Online, if you're the only winner, we'll give you 10 grand extra, and that includes you guys from the charity bets as well. So if you guys are the only winners from those channels, we'll give you 10 grand extra for the RGT.
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed that video that's just gone out there. A bit of an old schooler there for you, but got to keep up appearances. Pop, pop, bang!